Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Texas Miler. Welcome to the Claw segment. I'm working on getting possibly like the little aliens going, the Claw. More like the picture, though. I have to see because also Disney can be pretty uh, strict with certain stuff like that. So I would not want to get copyrighted or anything and just avoid a situation like that. So we'll see what I can find. But I realize I am now competing with the Eagles versus the Chargers game, so we'll see. I wanted to catch that game, but I'm gonna do this real quick. That way I can catch that game and also get ready for some family time this weekend. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Hope their weekend has started off well. But so as you can see, we have the week one winners right here. I'm going to start introducing this. That way we can kind of see who won, big upsets, big wins, stuff like that. And then, yeah, just kind of go through how the league is doing. So, Minnesota versus Atlanta. This was a huge upset, in my opinion. I picked Atlanta to win this game. And Minnesota, great job for showing out and coming out with this win. That's huge, especially. So, I'm sure that was a big confidence booster. Great job. And keep that momentum rolling. Tennessee beat the Broncos like we thought. Now, I was playing this game and I was low key worried. Washington was playing a great game. Just a few turnovers in that final two quarters is what really put Washington down. Cowboys had some great picks. A huge pick six that really turned the tide of the game and helped win. So thank goodness Cowboys win. This was a sim, so Miami won the game. This was a CPU game. Great job to Zeph for beating the CPU, especially the Browns. The Browns CPU is probably one of the toughest CPUs I've ever played in Madden, so good job there. So this was an upset I actually called a little bit. Chicago versus Green Bay, and Chicago played a great game. Chicago won this game. He needed this win in a divisional matchup. So great job by Chicago with this big dub. Keep the momentum rolling, man. Ravens beat the Jets 24-17. Like I thought, Houston struggled Colts struggled against the Texans here a little bit. So 45-7, rough game. Yeah, very rough game for the Colts there. I picked the Bills to win this one. It was really close. It was a good matchup. So 36-31. Great job, Bills. Panthers struggled a little bit against the Rams. I thought it'd be a little bit of a better matchup, but Rams came out strong. Yeah. Oof. But hey, Carolina can bounce back. They are still my team to have a great season in this season 6. So keep your head up, keep grinding, man. It'll get there. But good job, Rams, with the win. Cincinnati over the Detroit Lions, 41-10. Seattle, 31-3. So we are still finding out what this Saints user can do, and he had a very tough matchup in his first game. Seattle has been very tough in the past, especially with his new rookie quarterback, X-Factor quarterback. So rough game there, but hey, keep your head up, keep grinding. So this was a rough game a little bit too. 27-17. Jags struggled in a few key pieces. Hopefully they can get back together, but also coming out in the first game against the Chargers. Chargers is tough to come out with and compete against, especially week one. You know, some people are probably taking a hiatus. I know during between seasons, I kind of get my hiatus a little bit, so it's kind of a little bit of rust coming in there, but it's all right. I think Jags will bounce back. Chargers will keep his momentum rolling, which actually the Chargers and the Eagles are playing right now. So to the viewers that are in here, thank you for watching because I know that is a great game going on. But it's still probably pretty early. This was a sim, so, man. Raiders and the Chiefs. Raiders scored a lot on that one. Good job, Raiders, because I actually picked Chiefs to win this one if this game got played. This was a good game, too, and I picked Cardinals to win, and it's good to see the Cardinals got that W. It could have gone either way. Both are great users, but congrats on the Cards for that big win. Now, this one was big, too. I actually chose the Giants to win this game, and the Eagles did lose Carson Wentz in this game, so that had a lot of impact on the Eagles side of the ball. And without Jalen Hurts as a backup, I don't even know who their backup is right now. But without that, that did hurt their game. And I mean, Giants came out strong, and he's trying to prove that he earned that title. So those are our week 1 winners, guys. A lot of good ones. I called some of them, so I'm proud. I had I think a high overall percentage of the week 1 winners. So yes. All right, let's get to the week 2 matchups. That way we can get you guys to the Eagles and the Chargers game. All right, so first we have the Lions and the Giants. Honestly, not much to say much about this game. I think Giants will just have a great game from the start, come out strong, get that speed rolling really, really quick. I think Giants will win this one, say like 42-10. I think it's going to be high scoring. Lions will have a few turnovers, and the Giants is just going to have quite a day on that side of the ball. Cowboys versus the Packers. So this could be a very interesting matchup. Cowboys and the Packers have had some great games in the past, so we'll see how it holds up. I think this is a game that could swing either way, but the biggest thing about this game is going to come down to turnovers. Who can prevent the most turnovers? Who can minimize them, really? Because Cowboys has been known to throw a lot of interceptions, and Packers does have his moments too where he will throw interceptions. So it just comes down to who can maximize off those turnovers that are most likely going to come, or prevent them. Basically, the team with the lowest turnovers will win this game. And I mean, that's any game usually, but this game will be a very highly turnover game here. I almost didn't say the score. So I'm going to go with the Cowboys here. I think it's going to be a really close game. I'm going to say 21-17. Cowboys takes this game. But hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. Jets versus the Dolphins. Hopefully this game gets played. But I'm actually going to choose the Dolphins here. I think the team's looking pretty good on that side. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins of a score 21-14 here. I don't think anything crazy is going to come out of this game. But I think the Dolphins will come out on top here and get a good home win here. Jaguars versus the Titans. So we got a good divisional matchup here. Both are great at running the ball. Jags both have a little bit of a good passing attack if they can get it rolling. So it's going to come down to who can just get that momentum building and just capitalize on it. But I'm going to go with the Jags here. I think he's going to have a bounce back game after his loss to the Chargers. I think Jags will come out strong with Nick Chubb here and just have a good game on the ground. So I'm going to choose a score of 24-17. Jags takes it. Steelers at the Bengals, another divisional matchup this week, which could be pretty interesting. But I'm going with Steelers in this one. Steelers just has a well-rounded team right now. I think just Bengals does not have what the Steelers has on offense and defense. But we'll see. But I think Steelers wins this game with a good running attack. His defense has caused a large amount of turnovers in the past, and I think that's where he capitalizes and just has a great game. I'm going to go with a score of... I'm going to go like 17-10 on this one. I think it won't be too high scoring. There will be turnovers, and that's where just Steelers is going to have a lot of momentum, getting turnovers and just holding onto the ball, just kind of running out clock and getting stuff going there. So good luck, Steelers. Man, we got a lot of division matchups this week. So Bears at the Vikings. Now this could be another interesting good game because Bears is coming out hot after a great game versus the Packers. And the Vikings is coming out hot after a huge upset versus the Falcons. So this could be a really good game to watch. Now, I think Vikings will win this one. One, because he's at home. And two, I think Vikings is really starting to find his niche a little bit and build off that. So I think he's going to continue running the ball well. He's had some great momentum in the passing attack, but I think his real strength is in his running game. And I think that's where he'll capitalize and have a great game. But also, let's see if Khalil Mack will have something to say about that in this matchup. But I think the Vikings wins this 24-10. I think Bears doesn't really get much of a chance to score. Vikings will just have a great game and go from there. Oh, Colts, I'm sorry for you, man. Chiefs at the Colts. I mean, I don't really know what to say about this one other than I think Chiefs just has a day with this one with that passing attack. Colts defense is a little bit older, a little bit kind of a little bit slower, and I think that's going to bite him against guys like Tyreek Hill, Mecole Hardman, Travis Kelce, and then even Jonathan Taylor is coming back to Indianapolis to play, and I think Jonathan Taylor will have a little bit of a revenge game here. So I think it's gonna be another rough day for the Colts. I'm gonna go 35-10 here. Best advice, Colts. Just don't turn over the ball and just stay on the ground. Maybe that'll work for you. Maybe Clyde Edwards-Helaire will have a little bit of a revenge game for himself too. Next, we got the Seahawks at the Buccaneers. This will be another good matchup. Both have very strong passing attacks, and even the Seahawks have a great running game. So I think Seahawks will win this one. I think it's going to be a shootout from the start, but I think a few turnovers on defense by the Buccaneers, or by the Seahawks, will have the Buccaneers in a little bit of a trying to get back in it and stay in it kind of game. So Seahawks wins this game. I'm going to go 35-21. And I think the Seahawks is just going to pound it with an air attack. Joe Mixon's going to have a little bit of a good running game, but that defense is going to come up big for the Seattle Seahawks here. Next, we got the Broncos at the Washington football team. Now, Washington is coming off a little downer versus the Cowboys, so I think he is going to come out angry in this game. His running back, I think is Bynner Jr., had a wonderful game against the Cowboys, and I think he's going to be the centerpiece of this Washington football offense now, along with their quarterback Sanders. These guys are very young, and I think these are going to be the key points of that offense now, and they're going to get these guys rolling in this game. Broncos is going to struggle a little bit, and I think football team takes this one. I say 24-10. I think just Bynner was looking great. Even Antonio Gibson's running well. As long as football team can minimize a little bit of the turnovers on offense, I think he comes out strong and has a real good shot of beating Broncos and having a great shot this season overall. So, good luck, football team. Did I say a score? Oh, yeah, 24-10. Now, this game is rolling at the moment. So, as we wrap this up, go check this game out because this is one that has been hyped up, talked about forever now. And this is one we've all been looking for. And I'm excited to tune into it and here in a sec. So, as they're playing, I have not seen the score. I have not seen anything going on with this game at the moment. So, I think Eagles will win this game. I think Eagles, I can't talk right now. Eagles is angry after his loss to the Giants. I think Eagles is looking to come back and show, hey, do not forget about me and what I've done in this league. So I think Eagles will win this game against the Chargers. He'll have the Eagles will make the Chargers a little bit under pressure, and I think Chargers will have a few turnovers because of it. Who has had issues with turnovers? I don't even know why I can't talk right now. Turnovers in the past. So I think this is going to be a great game if it is not already. And it's going to be very close, and it's probably going to come down to a last drive sort of thing. And so I'm going to choose a score of 28-24. Eagles. Eagles takes this game. That is my pick. This is game of the week, by the way. This is my vote for game of the week. So this is going to be a good one. All right. All right. So now we have the Falcons at the Panthers. Now, Panthers had a rough loss, and Vikings had a rough loss this past week 1. And I know I think Panthers are going to be my pick for a great season, but I think he struggles in this one a little bit, and Falcons is going to come out angry. He had a rough loss against the Vikings, or just a tough loss that he needs. So I think Dalvin Cook's going to get rolling here and establish that ground and pound attack real quick. And even Jalen Hurts will have a little bit of a day. So I'm going to go with the score. I think Panthers makes it interesting here. But it's going to be really close. But I think Falcons will just come over the top of the Panthers here. 28-21. Falcons. Patriots at the Raiders. So if I'm not... we'll see if Raiders plays. I think he's unavailable at the moment. I'm not too sure. So the Patriots might be playing the CPU. And so this honestly might be a sim game if that's the case. No offense, but it's probably going to happen. But if this game gets played, Raiders wins this game. I think he kind of runs away with this pretty easy. Raiders has had a great passing attack, especially with Henry Ruggs. That defense is looking great. Um, yeah, so I'm going to go with a score of 35-21 here, Raiders. Saints at the 49ers. So 49ers is coming off a rough loss to the Cardinals, and now they are coming with the newbie Saints. Saints, I kind of feel bad for you. You kind of have to have some two great matchups in your first 2 weeks of the league. So 49ers will win this game. 49ers is looking to get back into the playoffs, hands down. I'm pretty sure he's hungry. He wants to get back in it. A lot of teams do. So 49ers will come out swinging here. John Ross, that speed on offense will get rolling. Deku is going to have a day on the ground. Yeah, I think 49ers will just kind of pound the Saints to a pulp a little bit here. I'm going to go with a score of 35-10. And I think just 49ers just going to have a day on offense, really. Cardinals versus the Rams. So this is actually my game of the week, or my upset game of the week. I think Rams beats the Cardinals here. Cardinals has had great games, comes out strong, but honestly, Rams has built a lot of momentum these past few seasons, and I think he is looking to have a day against the Cardinals. Cam Akers has looked great on the ground. Even that passing attack on offense, and now they have a rookie wide receiver that is very fast. Let's just say that. Very, very fast. But we'll see. Does speed win in this matchup? We won't know. It depends how this Rams defense plays. How the Rams defense plays and how Cardinals does. The Kyler Murray has known to struggle here and there. And so we'll see. That defense, has great defensive backs out on the team. But can they keep up with this Rams offense? So I'm going to go with the Rams win here of 21-17. I think it's going to be very close, but Rams wins this game for my upset pick of the week. Now, honestly, this could be another game of the week matchup. Texans at the Bills. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. This is probably one that I would expect to see like in an AFC conference sort of game, or very late play. Well, I mean, AFC conference, AFC divisional kind of game. But two AFC teams that are powerhouses, Texans at the Bills. Bills was in AFC conference. He's gotten so close, and Texans is trying to get into that conference matchup and play in the Super Bowl. So both are very powerful teams, and trying to prove that, hey, we're no fluke. We deserve a shot. But so this is going to be a great game to watch, and could be kind of like a little preview of a future playoff game, maybe this season. Not too sure. But I think this will be a great game. I think Bills wins this game. And I think Josh Allen, that offense is very powerful. I mean, both sides of the ball are very powerful on offense. It's no doubt. I mean, Texans has George Kittle, Keenan Allen, Odell Beckham, Josh Jacobs. And Bills, I mean, Zeke Dixon, Stephon Diggs. I mean, Josh Allen and I think their tight ends Dawson Knox still. But that Bills defense is pretty stout. And I think Texans will. I think the biggest thing in this game is the Bills will have one key stop on defense that puts them to win this game. So the Bills will win it. It's going to be close. So I'm going to say 28-24 here. And that one stop, that one interception that prevents a touchdown, that prevents the Texans getting ahead in this game, is what wins the game here. And this is going to be like a late fourth quarter drive sort of thing. So, and our final matchup. Ravens versus the Browns. So I believe this will be a CPU game. Not too sure. But the Ravens will win this game against the Browns. The Steelers had to play them last week. The Ravens will do it this week. And I think it'll be like a 17-10 score. I mean, CPUs are tough to score on here and there. And honestly, they make it easy to score on you sometimes. But I think the Ravens will have just a pretty solid day and just play it safe and make sure he gets the win here. So, all right, guys, so that is my matchup predictions of the week. Thank you guys for tuning in and hearing me out while this great game with the Chargers and the Eagles is even taking place. So go check out this game. It's going to be a great game to watch. I'm going to tune in here in a sec. And actually, I do not know how to raid. I could have rated it, but what's it called? So, game of the week, Chargers at Eagles. Upset of the week, Rams at Cardinals. Winners prove me right. Losers prove me wrong. But everyone have a great weekend this week. Good luck to you in your games. And to everyone celebrating Easter this week, y'all have a wonderful Easter weekend. Spend time with family, do your thing. But everyone just have a great weekend this week. And just stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for joining the Claw segment. All right, I appreciate it very much. Appreciate all of y'all's support and viewing my videos. So, tune in to that Chargers-Eagles game because that's where I'm going right now. All right, so you guys stay safe. And until